London, a bustling hive of activity. From my vantage point in the corner coffee shop, I observed the ceaseless ebb and flow of humanity. Faces, a kaleidoscope of expressions, hurried past the window. Each face a story, each story a mystery. A chimney sweep, his face smudged with soot, jostled a well-dressed lady. A gaggle of children, their laughter echoing through the street, chased a runaway dog. A weary labourer with a hunchback trudged homeward, his face etched with the day's toil. London, I thought, was a city of 1,000 faces, each one a world unto itself. But it was the face of one man that drew my attention, a face that stood out amidst the throng. He was an old man, stooped with age, his face a canvas of wrinkles. His eyes, however, burned with a strange intensity, a disconcerting mix of fear and excitement. He wore a long dark coat that seemed to swallow him whole, and in his hand he clutched a small ornate box. There was something about the old man, an aura of mystery that both intrigued and unsettled me. What secret did he carry in that box? What was the story behind those piercing eyes? Driven by an insatiable curiosity, I decided to follow him. As he melted into the crowd, I quickly paid for my coffee and stepped out onto the bustling street. I had no intention of harming the old man or intruding upon his privacy. I merely wished to observe, to understand the story etched upon his face. The old man moved with surprising agility, navigating the crowded streets with ease. He darted down narrow alleys, his coattails flapping behind him like a raven's wings. I followed, keeping a safe distance, careful not to lose him in the throng. Through the bustling markets we went, the air thick with the scent of fish and overripe fruit. The old man moved like a phantom, his presence barely noticed by the hawkers and shoppers. I, on the other hand, felt increasingly conspicuous, my own face flushed with the exertion of the chase. The sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the city. The streetlights flickered to life, their gas-like glow painting the cobblestones in a sickly yellow hue. Still the old man pressed on, his pace never faltering. Section 4. Through the labyrinthine streets. We entered a labyrinthine network of narrow streets, a part of London I had never before ventured into. The buildings here were tall and imposing, their brick facades blackened with soot. The air was heavy with the stench of poverty and despair. I watched as the old man paused outside a dimly lit tavern. He glanced over his shoulder, his eyes scanning the street. For a moment our eyes met. I froze, my heart pounding in my chest. Did he know he was being followed? He then disappeared into the tavern, swallowed by the darkness within. I hesitated, unsure whether to follow. The sounds of raucous laughter and drunken singing spilled out from the tavern, making me uneasy. Section 5. An unsolved riddle. The old man did not emerge from the tavern. I waited for what felt like an eternity, my curiosity battling with a growing sense of unease. Finally, as the night deepened and the street grew quiet, I accepted that he was gone. The old man with his piercing eyes and his mysterious box remained an enigma, his story untold. As I made my way back through the deserted streets, I couldn't shake the feeling that I had been granted a glimpse into a world hidden beneath the surface of everyday life. The experience left me with a profound sense of the vastness and anonymity of the city. In London, a man could disappear as easily as a whisper in the wind, his secrets buried deep within the heart of the crowd.